So everybody wants to work remotely, but not everyone knows what it's actually like to work remotely. It's hard. It's a hard path to choose. At first you think of the travel, the freedom, all this great stuff, which can be true, but inevitably 99% of remote workers default to what's easy. And what's easy is to sit at home on your computer in the same room every day. And before you know it, your life's passing you by on a computer in a room. And that's why it's really important to take control of your own lifestyle. Go out for lunches, meet people, you know? You gotta create your own lifestyle. Look how pretty that is. Otherwise, you just go a little bit crazy. Today, we're working remotely from a co-working space. So it should be a little bit new, a little different. This is a really cool co-working space too. It's super nice, designy, lots of colors, cool windows. Excited to show you guys. I totally forgot I actually have a meeting right now. So I'm gonna go to this little booth where it's soundproof and people can't hear you. They look like that. How cool is this little booth here? So you go in there, you close the door. I can have my meetings, I can be emotional in here. I'm not gonna bother anyone. It's kind of cool, right? And look, you have a cool view. Oh wait, hold on. The roof and outside kinda, get some beams going. All right, so here's my honest, raw take on working remotely. I think some people might not like this. I personally would always choose remote work. I do love remote work, but I have to admit, it's not easy to create your own lifestyle. You have to make sure you go to co-working spaces, cafes, you know, have lunch dates with people. You gotta be really on the button with your schedule and have hard boundaries as well. Like I only work 8 hours and then I stop, you know, at a certain time of day. Otherwise, your brain, there's kind of this blurry line where working remotely like trains your mind to worry about things that aren't in your immediate environment, which is kind of deadly. It does the opposite in a way of like meditation, which teaches you to be present in the moment, your breathing, your surroundings, which is proven to be really healthy and, you know, make people happier. And remote work kind of does the opposite, you know, training your brain to worry about stuff that's not around. So then you're just thinking about work on weekends or afternoon or evenings in your house or whatever. And that's really dangerous. So the boundaries are key. It's really important, especially when expectations go up. You gotta just make sure you're being productive within your work window, but having that hard boundary. You also gotta really be in charge of getting out of your house, seeing people, you know, having meetings in person, having lunch in person, meeting other remote workers, talking about what they're doing, creating your community, because if you don't have real life community with other remote workers, you're gonna start to feel like you have this hole inside, and it's honestly really, it creeps up on you. Like it's definitely a very common thing in remote work. So again, I do choose it because it's nice to not have like micromanagement around you all the time where like people are looking over your shoulder. You can create your own lifestyle and like go to the gym in the middle of the day if you really feel like you need a break. That's all really cool, but just be aware of the dark side of remote work. So if a lot of people are complaining about it, it's not that it's bad, like remote work is still great, but you do gotta be like really on the button with your scheduling and your own lifestyle. So I hope that's helpful. Right now I gotta get back to work, so let's get some more work done. All right, so I gotta have another Zoom meeting, so I'm in another one of these like soundproof phone booth things. This one is a little more like closet vibe, but does the trick. All right, just sneaking away from work for a little bit to do a workout, check it out. There's like a full-on gym in this co-working space, which is sweet. So when your focus is not so good, you can come in here. There's like a full-on squat station going on here. You've got a rowing machine, a bike, some benches. There's a bunch of free weights and just an insane amount of space. All right, let's get our sweat on.
Talking my shit.
All right, we gotta get our bike first, actually. All right, so I just left the co-working space, but I gotta make a quick pit stop before going home. I have to go to the camera store to get some film and a little filter for one of my lenses. So we're gonna go there first, and it's actually a really cool store as well. Got this sweet little filter, not filter, but like protector for my camera, my good camera. And now we can go home, bike home on the bike. That's it. I hope you liked the day, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.